welcome everybody. This is Big Kobe with Conversations with Kobe. And today I'm with the magnificent, Darci Khan, who is here to enlighten us about track, WWE, and being an artist. How you doing, Darcy?
I'm doing great and I'm so excited to speak with you today.
Thank you. You're gonna make me blush. But so a lot of people don't know who you are, and I don't want to sit down and always get right down a brag sheet, but let people know who Darcy is a little bit.
Darcy is a small town girl from Atlanta, Georgia. Well, really Stockbridge, Georgia. And I went to school at Stockbridge High School. Then I went to University of Kentucky for 3 years. And then now I'm here at the illustrious Howard University studying art with a concentration in painting. And I also run track, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, track is my forte.
All right. So she says it. She says, but she has a few championships to talk about, and she's been killing it. And correct me if I'm wrong. You did run at some national races.
I did.
So tell us what national races that you run.
I ran in the NCAA 100-meter hurdle championships last year, and I also did the USA trials last year /
Okay.
USA championships.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so, like Darcy, we know you've been tearing up the track, but you mentioned that you're also an artist.
Yes. These are a
So
little bit of
what?
my artworks behind me.
Ah, so you the way you express yourself, is not just on the track; it's also, on the palette. You know.
For sure.
So what other kind of so with being an artist,
hmm
right, and being an athlete, which I call a physical artist,
hmm
how do those things work together for you?
So they're both my outlets. Sorry. Track is more of my emotional outlet where I go there to enjoy myself, have fun, and be around my teammates, and of course, winning. Who doesn't love winning? So of course, that gives me like motivation to work hard every day. Where art is more of my, I want to say, political, emotional side. Like I love to. My thing is painting black people in color, and I just love to express black figures in ways that we wouldn't see them in real life. So how I view them and how my mind views them. So kind of have like my political emotional side and then like my outlet physical emotional side, and they both just balance me out perfectly.
Awesome. I mean,
hmm
and you. So first of all, I'm gonna come back for a second.
hmm
I need a Big Kobe original. I need to have something with
Got you.
Darcy Khan written on it.
I got
You know
you.
what I mean? Because I do fit the palette. I am black.
Yeah, you are.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm just now transitioning to doing black males more. So
Yeah, we need love too. Black
see,
males definitely need love too.
I'm coming around.
So now you talk about so what events do you run, or I should say which event? Um, I know you do the hurdles,
hmm
sometimes the 100
hmm
and the 400 every now and then.
400, maybe a 4x4,
Yes, that's when I say
but
400, I mean 4x4.
the 400 and Darcy, they don't go together. They don't. I would do it for my team, but
Okay.
those two don't go together with me.
So I understand a lot of people throw up or quit
hmm
track after they run a 400.
Yep.
So now, as a track athlete, right?
hmm
I know you went to the SEC with the big dogs,
hmm
right? But Howard has some big dogs,
hmm
especially on the women's side.
Yep.
So tell me about that transition.
So in the SEC, everybody is a big dog. Like you don't get a break. It's all gas, no brakes. 25-8. Like that's all it is. And then you have to be your best self at every single moment that you compete in the SEC. Like you don't get any leeway. You don't. You either sink or swim. That's it. That's all you got. Whereas at Howard, it gives you, or in the MEAC or whichever conference that you choose, SWAC, um, it's more. It gives you more space to grow as a person in track and outside of track, because in SEC, your sport is your identity. That's it. Period, point blank. Whereas when I transferred to Howard, I was able to flourish as an artist, as as a person, things outside of track. And then of course I flourished in the track, which was my main thing that I came for. And I was able to enjoy track a lot more. It was a lot more fun. My teammates were a lot more fun because like everyone has their different goals. Like I have teammates that are fashion designers and traveling the world doing fashion. I have teammates that are barbers. I have teammates that are not professional athletes. It's just a good variety of people doing a lot of different things at Howard. And it allows me to like look at my life like, wow, I can do anything. I can be a professional track athlete. I could be a professional artist. I could do anything I really put my mind to. So, yeah.
Awesome. And so coming over here, we were talking a little bit earlier, but like the love, the that you feel at Howard. Can you explain a little bit about that and how that's also been part of the thing that's nurtured you to grow?
For sure. Nowadays, I don't know where this nickname came from. I have no idea. But everywhere I go, people, like when I come in a building or I go to class, people like, hey, superstar. I don't know where the superstar name came from. I don't know how people knew it. Like, I can understand if it was just in like the athletic department. But now people in my school are calling me superstar. But like everyone knows, like everyone acknowledges the things that I've accomplished, and everyone is interested to see like what I'm doing and like my plans, and like it's this huge community in the College of Fine Arts and in the athletic department, like the administrators, the different coaches from different programs are all like interested in supporting me and loving me. Like it's just a feeling that I've never felt in life, and it's nothing like having a loving community around me, like the athletic training staff, the weightlifting coaches, like everyone supports anything and everything that I do, and it's just an indescribable feeling, honestly.
Oh shucks, that's all I can say. I felt the same way at my school,
Mhm.
and the level of support, and so I
Mhm.
get that. I truly
Mhm.
understand. But you said they call you superstar.
Yeah, they do.
Superstar. So mentioning superstar, I'm gonna switch this up. So now you have an NIL deal
I do.
to be a WWE
I do.
superstar. Tell me about that.
So that was a whirlwind. That was something that was so random that nobody could tell me I'll be doing. So I got the offer, I think last spring. Yes, because I was out of town for a track meet. So last spring, and they reached out to me and said that my best friend Masai had put my name out there when she was in the WWE first NIL class, and they were like, "You would be a perfect aspect for this or prospect for this fourth class coming up, and would you be interested in doing it?" I'm like, "Of course, like." Why not? And so we have opportunities to connect with the WWE community. They have different outlets within WWE, so like you don't have to be a WWE superstar. If you have different things that you would want to do, you would do that. Also, they're teaching us a lot about media training, what it's like to be a WWE superstar. They'll be sending us out on trips to go see different WWE matches. So it's really just like a learning process. So if we choose that route once we're done with school or our sport, it's always there.
Awesome. So you mentioned you might try to body slam
I
somebody.
just might be jumping off the top rope. Just might be doing it.
So what would your WWE name be?
Right now I'm like in Cobra Khan. I feel like it's like real like cute and sleek. But I definitely gotta keep the con in there. Or we just might keep it simple with Darci Khan, because I feel like that's somebody has told me that my name was a household name before. So I'm like,
Hmm.
well, if it could be a household name, then why not keep it?
I know that's right. I
Yeah.
know that's right. And so you got all of these things happening with you and for you
Hmm.
at Howard, man. So is there any way, and just I'm just putting it out there, is there
Hmm.
anything that you regret about your decision to transfer?
Not one. I don't have any regrets. I was going to try to regret not coming here first, like before Kentucky, but I'm the type of girl, I live life with no regrets. Everything happens for a reason. Kentucky built me into the woman I was when I first came to Howard, and now Howard has built me into a whole different person. So I feel like everything was a part of the process, but I have no regrets.
Awesome. Now, hold. Do you go to the football games?
Yes, I go to the football games.
What is this daggone chant they do? I heard it.
Which one?
I don't know the one with a hand. Hey, how does
Oh,
that
with the
chant go?
band. Yeah, with the band. It's a whole thing. It's more of a dance more than a chant. So
Okay.
just dance with the band. Yeah. And they
Yeah,
like speed it up, speed it up, speed it
yes.
up. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, keep speed it up.
And then we
I-
just be like, hey, and then you just keep going. Then you start over and you just keep going faster and faster and faster.
okay. All right. I'm gonna let you go, but when I see you, I'm gonna have to get that whole chant.
Okay.
All right. Well, look, I um I truly appreciate you,
Thank
and
you.
you definitely was great to talk about and have an interesting story.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
Thank
know,
you.
I mean, you look at it. You've become you transferred from the SEC, and
Mm-hmm.
then you were able to flourish once you got to Howard, and you got to
Mm-hmm.
be an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and now you're talking about WWE and
Mm-hmm.
all these other things. You know, we at HBCU Game Day North. I like to throw the North in there because
Dolphin.
we represent above the Mason Dixon, even though it's might somewhere we're close to the Mason Dixon. But I'm calling this
Okay.
the North anyway. We appreciate you and we like to celebrate athletes like you.
Thank you.
So I just
Thank you.
want to tell
Thank
you
you.
thank you
Of
and
course.
continue to enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for allowing me to tell a little bit of my story. I appreciate it. And yeah.
Thank you. Well, hold on, because I'm gonna cut this last part out, but I need you to say one thing. Look directly into the camera
Okay.
and say, "I'm Darci Khan, and I love my HBCU.
Okay.
Go Bison."
All right. Ready?
Yep.
I'm Darci Khan, and I love my HBCU. Go Bisons.